Enjoy your lunch.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Okay. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus.
Mhm.
Mm-mm. Okay. Okay, got it. Recorded. Hallelujah. All right, so I'm going to give you the right. Make you co-host. I still have to go study how to set it up so that you can, a couple of us will be able to just log
Share.
in. So yes.
Okay.
So really love that.
Awesome. I
Mhm.
got it.
Cool.
And we're going to go ahead.
Yay.
All right, so here we go. Healy is a microcurrent medical device that has been cleared by the U.S. Food, Drug, and Administration only for local relief of acute, chronic, and arthritis pain and muscle soreness due to overexertion. Healy also has non-medical applications that use individualized microcurrent frequencies to harmonize your bioenergetic field. Always use your Healy in accordance with its instructions for use. All right.
So we now know it in memory. No.
That word only. This is only for this. They need to remove that word because it isn't only for that.
Only.
Yes, it is
Right.
just so marvelous.
It's just my mind.
If I may request, I finished listening to Marcus yesterday on what's happening, and of course in all of us know what's happening in Ukraine and what's happening around the world. If I may request, do you all have your Healy with you? I know Julie already running yours, but may I request for us to run the coherence?
I'm running coherence now.
Okay, so but you already gone so fast.
Pardon?
I said
No,
you probably
I'm
already gone fast.
Restart. I don't mind. I'm only 11 minutes.
Okay.
I gotta go grab mine out of my car because I was running up the stairs to get here.
Yeah.
So I always keep it with me, and I forgot to grab it out of the car. So
Yeah,
I'll be right
you take your time to go get it. So let's see, Nancy. While he's going to have to make a confession. So Nancy, I mean apology, actually, to Nancy and Paul. I was in Maryland, and really wanted to respond to the call that you have made after we met. Had a wonderful time. They did one-on-one with me, in terms of learning how to program. But then I think the next day or whatever day it was, they had difficulties. But then I have entered into this class, and I wanted to share with you guys a class I was in. I was actually doing a briefing with Julie, but the class started 9 o'clock Pacific time. And it goes all the way to 10:30 Pacific time. But because of the East Coast, it was finishing at 1:30 a.m. in the Eastern Coast, and the break in which I gave my word as a promise to you, I was going to call during break, was a walking break. There was no you go break. It's like, so you go so you have an opportunity to run, get your lunch. Actually, they tell you have your lunch, everything ready. Whatever it is for your dinner, you have everything ready. So you just go and grab it. And then you and everybody's walking, and then you're eating. So everybody's eating and doing. So there was no free time until that 1:30 when everything was over. That's why I didn't call you. And I came back, I'm going to call her when I get up. Yes, then I came back, there was a bunch of stuff. And I just like today, when I woke up this morning, I said, I'm going to call her. I said, you know what, let me just do it. Let me just do an apology in the presence of everybody and say, I do apologize. It was just so much stretching on my part, and they sleep. I will have to wake up. I'm trying to sleep at 2:00. Actually, that's when I was trying to lay down, because finish at 1:30. So by 2:00, I've gone. Just take care of myself. I'm trying to sleep. So it takes me by 3:00. I'm falling asleep. But then I have to wake up at 8:00 time to get there. I mean, children have 8:00. Class. They have their Chinese class is at 8:00. So I have to make sure it's at 7, get them ready, make sure the food is on the table. And then, so they're in their, Chinese class. And then within 9:00, I zoomed, I take them to school. So just back and forth. I found out, like, yesterday I was really, even, kind of dazed. I still feel tired because I didn't, even if I was here, I still, the length of sitting down and then you can walk around, but you can't leave the camera. So the class. So anyway, so I mean, it's a 2-year program I'm in, and it's really amazing, but it is stretching, so, and I'm having to really talk to myself to know that it's just a stretching. It's not like I can't do it, blah, 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 which sometimes I go in. So I want to apologize again, Nancy, that I didn't call you guys. That's the story. That's what was in my face at the moment. Okay.
Yeah, but I understand too that things were on your book that you'd already had planned. So I'm fine. We'll get it done at the right timing. Okay.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. So I want to see for all of us, Lenora, see if we are going to do a coherence all through this, and this coherence, I don't know, Lenora, do you have your own Healy?
There's coherence. Okay.
Do you have your, so we're gonna do coherence all together.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yes.
Since I'm using the Zoom app on my phone, will the coherence program still run on Healy, or do I have to have the Healy program app open the whole time? Like on the Surface app?
On the Pink Dot app, it'll run all the time, but you still have to be in close proximity to your phone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So if you, because we don't have the listen yet. Well, they don't have the coil yet.
Yeah.
Well, the good news is that a new batch, 2 batches are coming this week, but it's for the people who ordered by December, who could order during December time. So, which means, that is it won't be long before, those of us who are looking for it and recently will be able to get it. So if you do the coherence on this, Destiny says on Pink Dot, so we can all run it on Pink Dot. But this running is not going to be for us, okay? It's not going to be for us individual, like, oh, we want to focus on what's happening. So we want to focus on, let's focus on what's happening in Ukraine and Russia. Let's just focus on that, 2 nations and what's happening, and just focus on peace. We want to transmit that. We want to, project
God's peace.
Yeah, so we want to just send that peace. The Bible said that that Christ is a Prince of Peace. So we want to just release peace and release harmony and release one in the nation where there's this turmoil going on at the moment. So I'm going to start mine.
Okay.
I just started mine.
Okay. Let me start.
Mine's running.
Yours is running. Okay, good. Okay, mine. So I didn't start mine. My system is on, but I didn't start. Okay. Lenora, do you have yours?
I restarted mine now, so I'm with everybody.
Thank you. Okay.
I wanted to do this, but I missed the deadline before, so I'm glad we're doing it together.
Yes.
Yes.
And what I want to request of us is once a week, if you can commit to doing that. Just, I know we take for ourselves, but also now, just one day a week, or as the Lord lays in your heart, if you want to do it twice in the week, just do that coherence only with that focus. Is not for you, and it's for the for what is happening. If you're focusing in Canada, you can focus in Canada, wherever it is. You can focus in all of them. You can focus in Ethiopia and all the other countries, or just in our world. You can just focus on the world. You know what I'm saying. So, but just be intentional when you are doing that. When you're saying it's when we are being a contribution to others, rather being a consumer for ourselves, for ourselves, because we have an incredible tool in our hands that we can use to do that. So I really love when he was sharing this and say, yes, we take for ourselves as an individual, but we are not, we are interconnected. And he talked about how the turmoil or the conflict that people are, and aggression that people are, displaying on other people is actually something internal, that if we're able to be, the peace is within, we're able to live in peace with others, regardless of what's going on. But when that's within us ourselves, there is no that peace, we can always find fault in another. You know what I'm saying? If you're whole and complete, you will see others, whether they see themselves, you will see others as whole and complete. But these things is going on is because of the brokenness of the world, the brokenness of humanity, and us as believers, us as children of God, we know what it means to be whole. Not to say that we're total, but we know who to go to, and then we can now be a conduit to be able to release that hope, to release that love, to release that wholeness into the world or into the community we're focusing. So as we're focusing on Ukraine and we're focusing on Russia, we're focusing, I know people are calling him names. I don't really understand in that space. I want to stand in a space that he needs love, he needs healing. He needs healing. All of them, they need healing. They need healing. They need to experience the love and mercy of our Lord Jesus Christ. So that's what we are vibrating now. So we're vibrating that peace. All right.
Yes.
Amen.
All right. So we had let me see. Anybody have any question before we proceed?
I just have a quick question. It may seem silly, but
It's nothing silly.
Well, I've been recording a lot of stuff, but since we have the pink dot nutritional digital mixtures, is there any way to, like the specific ones that I need, is there any way to record that one, or do I just have to run it?
How to record it up? I didn't quite get it.
So on the pink dot, we now have the nutritional digital mixtures that we can microcurrent, right?
Yeah.
If we do an analysis, certain ones come up, but like I have a specific one that I want to do over and over and over, and I want to record it, but I don't know if I can do that.
But it's already recorded.
I know, but it takes 40 minutes.
Oh, I hear what you're saying.
Or 90 minutes, and I don't always have the 90 minutes.
Don't you have more? You have more than one, Diana? Didn't I? Do you have more than one Healy or just one?
Oh yes, I have more than one Healy.
Well,
then you can do it.
Use the other Healy to record it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All
right. I do the microcurrent too, but when I don't have the time, if I have it in with the specific things for me, then I'll just go to the list and vibrate it for 2 minutes instead of.
Yeah. Do you know how last week we did our recording? Just start your Healy on that particular frequency and then record it, take a picture of it, and vibrate it.
Very good.
Take a picture of the screen.
Yeah.
And then hold the one. Okay. I'll figure it out.
Well, that's very good.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to, I mean, it's not that duty, just ask, and if you need an assistant, we are here to help. So don't go and say like, no, just figuring it out. I mean, it's good for your brain, but I'm saying don't
Right.
overwork when you have all these
All the help.
resources.
Yeah.
Yes, these are resources. These are
It's
resources.
very
you know.
good.
We
We
have,
are your
I
peeps.
was, oh, sorry, carry on, Destiny.
Well, I have one other quick
Oh.
question because, they took the deep cycle off of my other Heelys, and I think I finally got them back.
Oh,
But
that's
they
good.
said that I couldn't have it on the new one but I don't understand because I upgraded, which means I should have had everything that I had previously, and then this new professional stuff added. So I don't understand their reasoning. I don't know why they took it.
Well, that's standard, isn't it? The gold cycle is the standard program. I mean,
No, this
you
one is
get-
the deep cycle.
She's asking the deep cycle.
oh, sorry, the deep cycle.
And they gave
I think
it
that's the
to
one
us-
that's on the gray screen, I think.
Yeah, they gave it
Oh.
to us back when we first signed up. It was a gift to us. And I had it for a long time, remember, because I really like the Breath of Life. That's the one I want. So anyway, I'm still trying to resolve that with them, but I didn't know if anybody else had any similar problems.
Oh, deep cycle. Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, they took it. I have it on the blue dot, but not on the pink dot. But I
Right.
got it back on one of
Well,
them.
you know what we can do until you get it back is, you know how we were just talking about what you were talking about? One of us can record it, one of our Breath of Lives, and then we can vibrate it over to you.
Yeah. Well, since I have it on one of mine, when I want to do that one, I just have to dig it out and use that one.
Yeah. Oh, that's very good. Can I ask actually a quick question with this? Because I've got now 2 Heelys. I just assumed that when I upgraded, I would only see those programs and 1 Healy. So I keep one by my bed now, which is quite handy. So I turned on to run a program, before I went to sleep, and I was surprised to see the nutritional and all the ones on the pink
Yeah,
dots. How come it's on 2?
It's
even
on
though
all of mine. It's on all of mine.
Oh, right. I didn't
And
expect that.
I didn't either, but it's on all of them.
Oh.
But it doesn't have the coaching on all of them. Just the pink dot things are there. So I don't know.
I'll have to check on that.
Yeah,
So I just
it doesn't
wondered,
have coaching.
Mama, if you've got the same.
Yes, it's
on
on all of mine.
just listening to you two ladies sharing.
Or else
They're like this.
Since we're talking about program stuff, can I ask a question about that
Yes.
too?
Yes, John.
Okay, so when I first got my Healy, the professional wasn't an option, just the residence. So does that mean that I should get when they come out with the new programs, will they automatically be loaded onto the residence because that was the highest one available at the time, or will I have to upgrade eventually?
We will have to, but I was surprised, John, when I upgraded, I thought that that's what they would do was just load it onto the Heelys that I had. Instead, I got a whole new Healy.
Oh.
So,
Yeah. And I didn't quite understand that, but that's what they did. And I don't know if maybe the older Heelys can accept. I don't know why they did it like that.
can I ask a question first to Diane?
Yeah.
Okay, so when do you have professional now?
Yes.
Okay, so so they had an option, which is they had a promotion, which is what is going on now. At that time, they had the same promotion that's going on, where you can get it in the price of
$1,600.
yes. So is that what you did?
But when I ordered it, I went in and it said upgrade. So I pushed the upgrade and
Yeah.
and so then I had no idea.
Yeah, but did you pay that $1,600?
Yes.
Okay, that's why you actually paid for a professional. That's why you got that whole one.
but
Okay.
I would, if they weren't clear about that.
Yeah,
There's
so,
nothing that
but it's
said, oh,
because,
you could get it without a new
yeah,
Healy.
So-
So I just, but it's okay. I mean, I did it.
I mean, it's wonderful.
The
It's because
promotion.
of the promotion. As
Right.
long as you pay that amount of money, you got a new professional. We too got a new professional. I bought one, I paid for Dr. O. So Dr. O now has a professional. And of course, so he has two now. You know, so because he paid that $1,600, so we got a brand new one. And I think the same thing happened to Julie. Julie, you specifically
got
did the
two.
same thing. You have two now. So yes.
Yeah.
So my husband had two, you know, you have two,
have
two.
three.
But because well, I have quite a bit. I just got one yesterday. I'm like, what? Okay, thank you. So,
Wow.
yeah.
So, Bob,
I got it. Oh, what?
could you get professional without getting a new Healy is what I'm like. I have clients that have asked me that. And I don't know the answer.
I don't know. I think that for your region, and when you don't have you don't have this thing that they send, and that they send you a brand new going with.
Everybody gets it's 1,600 and you get a new
Yes, as
Healy
soon
with it.
as you do that, especially during that period of time. So I don't know what's going on because there is different upgrade now. So I know that if you pay right now $1,600, you're going to get another Healy,
Yeah.
another Healy that's going to have that you know. So
I know,
so
but
I'm excited. Huh?
I was like Julie, though. I was shocked when I opened up the other one and there's all the digital nutritional things on it. And
Yeah.
so then I opened up my other one that I loan out and it's all there too. It's like, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
That's good. That's good.
know
You
that
got blessed. Yes, awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Actually, I have not, so you guys will laugh, but I have not seen digital nutritional, like those, the app, digital nutritional for my Pink Dot.
Well, it's included in the programs of the
Yeah.
Pink app.
I mean, the old one. And
No, the new one.
you know
Once
how
I
they have
did
the
an update,
nutrition?
once I did an update, there they came. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Okay. Maybe I need
I
to
might
go
just
up
try
there.
to do an update because
Okay.
I was shocked. I really was because I was
Okay.
fighting with them to get my little deep, my one little deep cycle thing back. And here they give me all this. It's like, just give me my deep cycle.
Oh, wow.
Nancy has a look of confusion.
Yeah.
Nancy, your
That's
face.
when Nancy have had a question
Look of
which she is
confusion.
asking me since Friday, and I didn't get to be. So let's try to let's hear Nancy.
Mhm.
I'm having issues getting in on the blue Healy. It won't allow me to process. I'm trying to, and when let me get in on, tell you what's going on. When
Can we make you a call? Can you know how to share your iPhone? I mean your phone.
I don't know. I might.
Okay.
I'm not sure. What do you want me to do?
Okay. Do you have the connection to connect it to the computer? Because we want to see what you're doing, so we can actually help you.
Do you want me to make her co-host?
Yeah. Just make her a co-host.
Okay.
So you have your cable, your USB connected to your computer, to your Do you have your computer there or your iPad?
You talking to me?
Yes, Nancy. Yes.
Yes.
Mama, I think you have to do it because it won't let me do it on my side.
I'm on the laptop. Yes.
Okay. You're on a laptop. Okay. So let me see. So that's Nancy.
What do you need to make
Like a co-host. Yes.
What do I have to do? It's something I have to do on this end, right?
You might have to. Yeah, go ahead, Mama.
Go ahead. Well, I'm gonna go get I'll show her why you're explaining. Okay. And Destiny, go ahead and explain. Okay, let me get it.
Okay. So what you might need to do is go to your settings on the blue dot once you open it.
Mm-hmm.
Where Remember, do you know how to get to your settings, like where the cloud is?
Yeah, hold up 1 second. Where's my settings? So I've got everything in order now. Where is it? Okay, I'm on the settings. Yes.
Okay, then you're going to go to the very bottom.
Okay.
Make sure your auto sync is not on. Make sure that little thing is not on. If there will be like a little tab that says auto synchronization. Make sure
Okay,
that's
Destiny, why don't you do your phone and she can see it?
okay.
Yeah. Do you have your cable? All you need to do is to have your this cable to charge your phone.
I have to go grab it. I don't have it on me.
Charge your cable.
Oh wait, I have one. Yeah, I do have one. Actually.
So if you have your cable and then you connect it to your computer.
Oh,
Okay,
you need-
so that Nancy can see it.
Uh-oh, I froze. Has anybody run the blue dot and the pink dot app at the same time? I've never tried that before.
can't.
Oh, yeah, no.
I'm
I don't think-
running coherence.
Okay,
right now.
because we're doing, okay,
Like-
yes, because we're running coherence,
We're
sorry,
running
yes,
coherence.
okay. Let's finish, okay, let's go ahead and go ahead and
Okay.
do it.
Okay, so you're gonna go to the, thank you. You're gonna go to your settings and then under, so the tab that says, there's a little tab on there next to auto sync. You should see something that says auto synchronization on there.
Wait a minute. Let me, it went off. Okay. I'm under the settings and go to what now?
Okay, as you scroll down, you'll see something that says auto synchronization.
That's what I'm looking for.
Mhm.
You look.
Accessibility.
Is that the phone settings or what's in?
It's on my, no, I don't see it. I see about phone tips.
Are you on the pink dot app or the blue dot?
You're not on the right. You're not on the right.
I think it's in your glasses that you're in the pink dot, I think.
You're in the phone.
I'm
wanna
on the
go to-
pink. I'm on
you
the
wanna
pink,
go-
honey.
See, hey, your glasses gave you away.
Did my glasses gave me away? Let me check them off. Take them off, but I'm glad. I'm glad.
Yeah.
That's giving me a whole
Okay.
lot of asset to what you're doing. So
Yeah.
Everyone.
So
Okay.
go to the blue dot app.
No,
And she was
Oh,
in
okay.
on her phone.
I'm on the blue dot app.
Okay, now you're gonna go to your settings on that one.
Still mine.
Okay. When I hit this on it, it says next. I can't go down.
I
See,
will
it
let
just
you-
says, see right here. I don't know if you can see it.
Yes.
yeah,
Okay,
Mhm,
can you
yes,
click on next?
click it.
Push next.
Okay, I click next. And this is what it tells me. Import.
Oh, you need your master key. Did you, okay, when you initially set that up, you should have saved your master key somewhere. Did you save it under an email? Did you save it under your notes? Did you,
The other day.
yeah. You need,
When,
It was the sheet that had massive.
when I looked at my master key,
It's a file.
mhm.
it's
So
a
it
file,
could be-
but I wrote everything down under the master key, but it won't.
Okay,
It's more than writing it down. It should have given you an option to have saved it as a
Save
file
it.
on your phone.
On your phone, Master Key?
Well, just
Where would I find it? It's because it has reset cloud and activate device with existing master key.
yes.
Do that.
no, because that's gonna make a new one.
He said
A
with
new master
existing,
key? It should remember her.
he
It'll
said
make a new one. I've never
existing
heard of that.
master key.
Okay.
Usually
Can-
usually with the resonance or whatever, the blue dot app, yeah, the resonance, it usually has an original master key and that's the one that it always follows. So
Yeah, yeah.
the only way she would have a new one is if she purchased another one.
But did she try to import it yet? Because if she saved it, it might just import.
I don't
I don't
know.
know.
Okay, let's hear from her. Let's
Yeah.
hear from her. Let's
So
hear
Nancy,
from her.
have you
Let's
ever
hear from
tried
Nancy.
import
Let's
it?
hear from you.
No, I haven't. No, the only thing I did, I wrote it down. I haven't done anything else. And
Try to import it.
Press the import. Okay.
Okay, when I press the import, I have to hit either activate device with the existing master device. And then it has reset cloud account and log in with another account.
The first one, what does it say?
The existing one?
The existing one.
Activate device with the existing master device.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit that. Okay, now it says master key needed. Please use your master device to activate the master key. Okay.
But she didn't save it on her phone.
Well, she'll have an option. Well, let's see what it does next.
Okay, I hit okay. Now it's scrolling around. It's gonna let me know in a minute. I can go forward, okay?
No worries, it's doing its thing.
Absolutely right. Thank you all for your patience.
Oh, no problem. That's what we're here for.
I know, but that's
I need to put on another light though. I look like I'm in the shadows. Oh,
you're fine, honey.
I'm like, I can't even see my own face.
Yeah, it's still swirling.
Might take a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
maybe let's give another someone's opportunity to ask
Okay.
questions, or I can use this opportunity to share something. So yeah, John, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was disciplining the cat.
Oh, okay. All right.
I
Okay.
didn't realize the volume was up. I
Inora, do you
apologize.
have any suggestion or questions? Hello?
Yeah.
She's been pretty quiet.
Yeah, let's hear from her.
Lenora, can you hear us? She might be in a position where she might not be.
Oh, she may not be able to have a comment. Okay.
I
So,
did have a question.
okay, go ahead, John.
Did I miss the session? You had said for us to run a program, pick one and run it like for a week, and then we talk about it.
No, we didn't.
We haven't talked about it yet. We haven't talked about it yet. We will. So we're just gonna get in, settled with some people that have
I want to make sure I didn't miss it.
No, you didn't miss it yet.
But if you did one, that's cool. I'd love to hear about that when we have time, when we have a minute. That'd be great to hear that.
Okay.
Julie, are you still running the Power of Three?
Yeah, I'm in my last week of running it.
Yeah, I've got one more week because I took a week off when my family was.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Because it's 9 weeks, isn't it? So I'm in the last week of the last
What's
section.
fast? And when we first started, I thought, God,
No,
that seems like a long time, and now boom, it's over already.
And Julie is gonna do section 3 of the when she finishes, it's gonna be a part 3 of it, because she already did part 1 and part 2.
Yeah.
So it's going to be part 3 of our teaching on that. So while we're doing that, I'm going to share screen while she's running. Let us know, Nancy, when your video, when you say something else, okay? So just
make sure your Healy is turned on, Nancy. Make sure your Healy's okay.
Let's try. Can I just check, Mama, before you go into things? Do you want me to share next week this?
Would you be ready by then?
Well, I should be. I'm away the following week, you see. So
do you want the following week or do you want next week?
Should be all right for next week. Because I've been trying to do a bit of research as well. Okay. So this last section.
Okay, so that's March.
Not necessarily the whole of the Zoom, but I could have part of it maybe.
Okay, so next week then.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna share screen. While Nancy is working. Okay, so I went on to see what whoa, can you see? Can you see? Okay.
Yes.
Yes. So I got so excited when I heard about the spring promotion. Yes. So we're actually getting yeah, I love the writing anyway. So it's began March 1st. Today's what? Today's the second. Okay, it began
Yes.
yesterday. So it's going to go all the way to the 31st. You know, spring stands for growth and prosperity everywhere. And nature awakens from hibernation and spring blooms, colors our world. We are taking a cue, Mother. I get from Mother Nature and offering you 3 ways to help your business or grow or just help you. Well, because it's not, I know that a lot of people are not, a lot of our members are consumers, unfortunately. But that's why it is. But I think it's as we consume, we're able to share. I was talking to somebody yesterday, like this, who said, "Oh, they bought one for the family, then they got one for their child." And I say, you know what? It helped me. They helped them. They said they had COVID and they run it 20 times a day. And then, the COVID was gone. But so again, we're not supposed to say anything like that. But the things that I was telling him, I said, if you use something, and he said, "Oh, I'm not going to sell it." I said, "Okay, well, nobody's asking you to sell. All I'm encouraging you is if you see something, it will just be a resource to somebody else. Hey, I used this and it helped me. I had a headache and I used it and it really helped calm my headache. Just be a resource. Just be a sharing. Just be a contribution to humanity. Not just because probably because you don't you think it's whatever your story is that you can actually be a contribution to humanity. You can actually help somebody else. Yes, even if they say, you know what, we don't have money now, but you are a contribution by sharing it. That's something you found that works for you. And it's like you going to a department store or whatnot, and there was all these things that they're selling and it's selling is really inexpensive or whatever, or it was just beautiful and you got it. You could share it with somebody else. And if that person it's up to them to take take advantage, but for us to really be a contribution into the world, a contribution to other people's life. And so I think I remember Julie was helping someone or even doing a vibration, sharing, "Hey, I have this and it can help you do this." They say they don't have money and they can benefit. You can actually help them and say, "Hey, do you give me permission to do this for a while?" And then so hopefully when you're able to get some fund, you'll be able to have your own. So just being a contribution to humanity, be a contribution and be love and be whatever, just caring for others. So anyway, I'm sharing that because this person was like, but she talked about how it helped them, gotten through all the kinds of stuff and how much they had to run it. And, came in, I said, well, you can share that with somebody else.
Yeah. Mama, John has a question real quick.
Oh, yeah. Okay, John. Okay, I didn't see the hand. John?
I was just, I was wondering because I heard, not sure who it was, but somebody had said that they lend out their Healy to other people. Sometimes, if I wanted to do that, how would I do that?
Okay, so yeah, I know. Jason actually lent his family lives in another state. He actually gave him theirs. I mean, not gave, but lent them to use for temporary. But how you do it really is you can lend if you want to lend for a week if you have extra one. That's why the promotion is really. I mean, taking advantage. Like I said, now I got like extra ones. I can say, hey. There was a lady who said, I really want to try it. And, so I send them that,
Gotcha.
So that's
John, if you don't have an extra one, what you can do is whoever it is that wants to try it, you can add them as a client on your resonance. And then you can send them frequencies that way. And at least they have some sort of benefit from it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I can run them as a client on the resonance and just kind of like let them use it while I'm there, basically?
No.
No, you could do it from anywhere.
You cannot vibrate. You got to get their permission. Say, hey, I do have access to remotely, give you some assistance or, allow you to actually benefits, that's the word, because they will say like, I don't feel anything. They allow you to benefit from some of the things that the Healy has to offer. So I just need your this and this, and then your name and date of birth and place of birth. That's it. And then, you can just add it in. Then you let them know, I'm going to do whatever they say, if it's headache or whatnot, or they have a sleep problem. You can now say, I'm going to run this sleep problem, I'm going to run this for you, and let them know when you're doing that. So, I'll have them then do like a couple of, maybe like in a week, do it so that they actually get a benefit. There's a lady, it's not mine, but a lady, she lives in Korea, and the daughter lives in New Zealand. Sorry, it's Australia. Lives in Australia, where the lady had gone through, the mother had gone through quite a bit, like during the war and all those things. So she has a sleep apnea, and also she can't sleep. And they say for how many, over 40 years, she can't really sleep. So, and showing us a testament that he got this and just tells her, Mom, I'm going to run this for you to sleep. You're going to go sleep. And then she would just run that for her while she's still in Korea. So these are something, that's
So
another
like
way
separated
to,
by 1,000+ miles.
yeah, I mean, but
And-
it's like a spirit,
Wow.
there's no
Well,
boundary, so.
John, think about it this way. How do you listen to the radio?
No, it makes sense. I just
Yeah.
didn't realize that it worked like
Yeah.
that. That's phenomenal.
Isn't that awesome? Yeah, that's what makes it really cool, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for explaining that.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So
Mama.
that's how you can help your as friends. Those are having like a
Now
sleep
is
problem.
mine.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got this thing. So I know this couldn't be read really properly because I copied it from the website, but it doesn't. When you put it on the PowerPoint, it doesn't. The words doesn't show up really well. So I just had to kind of create it this way. But you're buying a holistic, you're buying a holistic for the price of gold. That's a holistic. You're spending $500 to get a holistic. That's how I was able to. That's how I bought for all my kids. Is they had a period when you can, they did that. So I was able to buy like for my from 3 of my kids. Yeah, I did for 3 of the kids. Our children were about 3 for those children. And then later on, I now upgraded and then upgraded all of them. I upgraded too. So this is something that you can actually say, you know what, I want to have one to send to somebody else. And then you can have a holistic, if you just want to pass out, to people and have them experience it. And make sure you give them a deadline because people will keep it. I made that mistake. There's one that they still haven't come back, and it's now, I gave it since last June, and it still didn't come. It still never came back. So, and then another one I gave to a company, vitamin shop. It stayed there like for almost a month, and but it was my error because the guy's like, oh, we should just buy it and try it, and I say, you know what, I have something for you to try. Instead of like keeping my mouth shut, I say, yeah, go ahead and buy it. Yeah. And then, but after a month, I went like, oh, we didn't get time to actually use it to experience it. If they had paid money, they would have tried it.
Yeah.
So
sure.
I just went ahead and I brought it back because just like a whole month, he didn't get to try it. So, but just watch out if somebody say, wow, or would they sell, why, I could try to just encourage them to do that because that commitment with their money allows them, yes, gives them that we want to try it,
Of course.
I know, yes. So I do know somebody who bought it and is still on there. I don't know if still, but the last time I had a conversation with them, they haven't even opened it and say, yeah, on the shelf.
Is there anywhere that it tells what you actually have to pay? I mean, I understand they want you to know how much you're saving and all that, but I just want to know how much it cost.
Oh yeah, I can actually find that out because we had the same thing not long ago. I mean,
I know.
yeah, so I can go. I think that this one is like 500. The holistic is 500, I think 511 the tax, I think. And these
If you wouldn't
rest,
mind putting that in there and then emailing that to me so that I can email it to my chiropractor because he was interested.
okay.
But
What did you say you
wasn't
do,
sure.
John?
Yeah.
What
What's
did
that?
you say, John?
What
Oh,
is
I was asking
chiropractor
if you
say?
could add that into there, the pricing, and then
Okay,
just
okay, okay.
email me the document so I can
Mhm.
send it to my chiropractor because
Okay.
he was interested, but I
Oh.
didn't have the answers.
Okay, okay. I'll definitely do that. I'll definitely
Thank
do
you.
that. Yes. So anyway, so I'm just gonna put that there for us to see. And then we have there is a seminar or workshop coming. And I thought that it would be good for us, or at least some of us, if our time permits. It's March 25th. I know. I hope it's in the morning. I know March 25th. I'm in work. I'm in school, my school. But if it's yeah, so hopefully some of us will be able to participate, and if it's something that we can register and get the training back, and I encourage us to do that as well. The money, it says only 20 euros. I mean, which is probably like $25. Huh?
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah. So, and then you get look at all the stuff we're getting. Yes, that's thing. So purchase your ticket. So meet Healy World. So I haven't done it. I just saw that and I just put it on, but I'll try that today. Yeah.
So is it on a Zoom or a webinar?
Yes, I think it's going to be a webinar. I guess when we register, then it's going to give you what it is, if it's a webinar for this. But I think it's probably going to be a webinar because this is a global one. So you know how Zoom, they, go like 2,000 or something,
Yes.
Yeah. So anyway.
And yeah, the timing, time.
Huh? I think when you register, because they're going to be your own time zone.
Yes.
See, when you have to select your time zone, like for me, I would be Pacific, and then some more, Nancy would be set in Eastern, and then yeah. So all the people will be like, and Julie, you will be. What are you?
UK.
UK.
Well, I'll be nearer to Europe time. They're
okay. Yeah.
They're 1 hour ahead.
Yeah. So €25 would be about that. It would be about $25 for us, or how much? I don't know. I think we're gonna find out when we price it.
It's not very expensive, I don't think.
It's not, no.
It shouldn't be more than $30 US.
Okay, that's still good. That's still amazing. That's still amazing. That's still amazing. And I want to make sure that we have this, because honestly, I know I put it in our our Telegram. But I always get confused when I'm like, what is this? What is that? And I really love the fact that we actually have a name for them,
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, so
I went to run that the other day. I wanted to run one of the programs, but I was a bit lazy, very naughty, because you have to use the leads for that, don't you? You have to use.
You have to use only microcurrent. Pain only uses a microcurrent because they want immediate like that. So that's why, like in a hospital, they want, it's like you taking ibuprofen. I think it takes it takes longer than, ibuprofen takes longer to before, than this, because this kind of in 20 minutes, it's, that's quite good.
But I use it with the coil too.
Can you?
It doesn't go with a coil though.
It helps me.
Okay, that's good. Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing. So
what is it under?
That was under the pain.
It's called stimulant.
It's under the pain. Okay, under the blue.
Under the pink dot.
Under the pink. Okay.
Pain stimulant.
Because it will come up as Roman numerals otherwise. So that's
it
would be good if they could permanently put the names on it actually.
The FDA over here won't let them because it makes you think it's going to heal it or something.
Oh, I see.
They had a problem with it, so that's why they had the first two named, but after that they were Roman numerals. But now Roman numerals.
But this is internal. This is done internal, so they can't have it out there. This is internal done, so they just sent it out.
So you don't get so confused.
Yeah, this was done internal. Yes, send it out. Okay.
I think you have to use electrodes, don't you, with that one? I'm sure I do my
coil with it because I have
Bless you.
So,
Thank
okay,
you.
let me suggest something, because I think there's a cross communication. So maybe if we can do, since we can all see each other, just see so that we can, so I'm trying to do like this so we can hear. So I just, let someone have the floor, and then the next person has the floor. So, okay, so let me go back to Nancy, because we started doing all this waiting for Nancy. What does she say now, Nancy?
Nothing, it's still turning.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah. That's probably for the
Because we
longest
can't
time.
find it. They
yeah,
can't
that's a
find
long
it.
time.
You can't find it, or can you shut it off and start again? Or is there something? How powerful is this in your Wi-Fi?
Okay,
Is
I'm
your
turning,
are
I'm
are you
turning the
use
phone off.
are you using an iPhone, or are you using another device?
Android.
Oh,
Yes,
Android.
Android.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, either way, make sure on your Android that your Bluetooth is turned on. Go to your settings of your phone and make sure that your Bluetooth is turned on.
Okay.
Because if it's not, then it won't work.
Okay.
Okay. Let's hear from. Why is she doing that? Let's hear from Lenora. She's laughing. I said, "Oh, she's driving." Oh God, you go. Oh, she's driving. Okay,
Oh
we
yeah,
hear you.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Barely hear you.
We're in sunny, hot Florida. I'm telling you,
Oh,
it is burning up here.
oh my
It's
goodness.
between
Wow.
80 and 86 every day degrees Fahrenheit.
It is.
Wow. And then you got that
Yeah.
humidity.
Well, right now we don't have the humidity, thank goodness, or we really would be miserable, but we do have to turn on the air conditioners already.
Mhm.
Oh wow.
Wow.
I'm still, my goal that I'm working on, other than trying to, of course, I've really enjoyed today you talking about the selling them and using the extras. I wish I had been able to take more advantage of the buy one, get one free that they had in January. Because I never had thought about going ahead with someone and paying half of their cost, partnering with them to pay for it so that I could have had the second one. So I hope that they do that promo again.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They say something is really coming that is good for. They saying that that April is really going to be wonderful. Somebody said, but I don't know how wonderful that is going to be, because that really was, that buy one get one free was
When
really
I
amazing.
Yes, when I explain it to them that they can run that resonance, and it's so, you determine the amount of time. And when I give them that example of the egg, the resonance is the shell of an egg, and it is going into the shell or the outside of the person. It's strengthening that part around them. And then when you run it with the coil, you're running to like the feeding part, the white part of the egg. And then when they run it with the coil, they're actually the yolk of the egg. You're really putting it into the person exactly. When I explain it that way, they want to have the resonance because they want to have all three pieces. So
awesome.
I'm rethinking that to think, yes, that is the most important, but if they can go ahead and at least get to where they run one or two on the coil or on the attachments, they're really getting the most. But as people that are so busy, we like the resonance because you can feed it so much of a variety of things. So then it's finding the balance of taking the time to do the most needed specific thing or running a whole bunch of things. So that's what I've been thinking about as you've been talking today, because I was driving, I wasn't really participating too much. But the other thing is I'm still struggling to find enough information to use the coaching module
Yeah.
the way I I've saw quite a few videos, but most people are using it with something else or another way that they're doing it. So
Mhm.
I'm real still looking for that training that just connects with me so that I can really use it for a lot more people. But for John, for him to today understand that he can run people anywhere. I have teachers in the classroom at the local elementary school that I came in and sat in their class and recorded the vibration and did the points for their classroom. And they'll text me and say, we're having a really bad day in first grade. Could you please run our first grade classroom? And they will tell me what a difference it makes.
Wow, that's awesome.
Awesome.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
Both of my daughters are dog breeders, and the one that's in Tennessee, she has had, you know, a father and a puppy have a run-in, and she called me crying, I can't believe it. I'm like, no, mental balance, run it right now on the puppy, run mental balance, run pain, run. And she hooked that dog up. She put the black bands right on the front paws of that dog. She set them on her lap and she loved on him. And the next day he went right back to his dad as if he had never been hurt by him. So
Wow.
yes,
It never even occurred to me to put it on an animal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's part of what they do. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's part of Healy. He's like, his
Yeah.
mind's blown doubly today.
I run them on my
Are you-
cat.
And you have cat and dog, and sometimes they're going crazy. It's like, okay, you just, you know, put it on them. There is, okay, honestly, there is a package for animal kit, because, you know, so, but I know people who don't even have that animal kit that just use the regular, or they just do a vibrate an animal. There's the one that have animals, so it's, you know, to have, so that, you know how, of course, all the fur, so the people
Sure.
don't have fur, of course, and the fleas, anything that's that, they have that specifically for that. So that's a different module that, you know, if you want to, I don't know, Destiny, do you have animal module yet?
No,
Okay,
but I use the resonance on my dog sometimes.
Okay,
You know,
so
under
the people
animal.
do that.
Yeah.
The people do that. Yeah, they reuse
Yeah.
it and it still works amazing.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I
I
do
think
it with my cat.
okay. Destiny said, okay, yes, I see. We see a hand of Diane.
Well, I just wanted to respond to Lenore. I'm doing the same thing with the coaching, but have you watched anything by Stephen Keller?
it doesn't ring a bell.
Okay, I'll try to give that post on the
Telegram.
yeah, because it is really helpful, but he uses the emotional scale and another one too. And I did find them and can download them so you have them, because he was talking about them, but I didn't have them. So now I'm going to watch it again with those in hand. So I'll try to post that on Telegram,
Awesome.
because it was very helpful.
I do have the animal kit because it gives you specific pads and other ways of putting it on your animal, but I only use the animal in the blue dot when I use that, because I haven't bought the subscription to the pink dot for animals.
Oh, okay.
That's my next go-to that I'm working towards. So
Okay.
I am working towards being able to do that. But the new thing that I had a testimony this week, one of the ladies that I sold a Healy to back in November is a dental hygienist. And she called me this week and said, I had a patient that hadn't had their teeth cleaned in 30 years. And they were very nervous. They'd already taken a Xanax before they came in. And she said, I just turned around, took out my Healy, and with on right beside the chair, even though it was, just I see. And she said, I put it beside him, and she said by the end of ordeal, he was thanking her and surprised at how good it went. So she's like, I am using my Healy in my dental office on me, but as an with the coil so that my patients that are too anxious are getting it. I'm like, what a great testimony.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. That's awesome. I think that John, you want to share your experience in using the last week we gave an assignment. I mean, we just give a commitment, not assignment, but a commitment to run.
Cool.
Yeah, I want to share.
Yeah. Real quick, can I just ask one last question real fast?
Mhm.
Okay. I got these guys. They're kind of like the generic sticky pads. Can I use these?
Yes.
On Healy? Yeah. Okay,
Yes.
cool. So I don't have to order the ones directly from Healy then.
I don't know if they're effective like that, so I don't
Yeah.
Well, I
know.
can feel the tense. Like when you turn it up to 100%, you can still feel it the same way.
Mhm.
Or does it need to be brass? Because
No,
I don't have my original ones
So
anymore.
use those.
I use those at the beginning. I still have a bunch that I use. I use them.
Okay.
Okay, no worries. So my experience, I used the bone and joint one because I had was having a lot of joint pain in
Those pads.
my fingers and knees and back, and I've been doing it like daily, sometimes twice a day, but at least once. And for about the last, well, it's been longer than a week now, so almost 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
And I've noticed that like all the ones that were like mostly like my finger joints and stuff
Mhm.
are no longer they're not swollen anymore because I had a couple injuries to my hand, and so I had my thumbs were swollen, and that's gone, and my knees haven't been hurting, which is really nice. Same thing with ankles. The only thing that's I'm still having any issues with is with the low back disc stuff, but even that is getting better far faster than my chiropractor would have estimated. So
Mm.
serious improvement, and I've only been doing. I know, Mama, you sent me a few others to start using, and I just started using those.
Yeah,
yesterday.
that's 2 days ago. Yesterday. Yeah, 2 days ago. Okay.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah. I only got this set up yesterday, but up until then, I was just running the bone and joint one with the wristband.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
And I've noticed it was really it seems to really be very effective. So yeah,
That's awesome.
super.
That's awesome. All right. Thank you. Anybody else want to share before we get back to make sure I want Nancy to be smiling before we leave.
I'm a smile with or without. Nothing stops me from smiling.
Real quick, I just
Ever,
wanted to
ever.
tell you exactly which one it was. Was the Bioenergetic Harmony page 2 where it says joints and bones? That's the one I was
Yes.
using.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Oh, awesome.
So they have one in the pain too that helps a lot. Number 3, no 4.
Okay.
Number 4.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Yeah. All right. Anybody else?
I did run skin elasticity.
Elasticity. Okay.
Yeah, for a week, and I didn't think I was seeing much improvement. However, I did cut my finger quite badly when I was cleaning the windows. There was a thing that opens the window wider. It's like a little metal thing you press down.
Mhm.
And anyway, I was cleaning. I thought, where's all this red coming from? And it was bleeding quite a lot. But anyway, and it's just a little cut, but it's bled. But the thing is, it has healed quite quickly. So at least that's something. But with skin, I think it might be that you've got to go with it for a longer time.
Yes.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yes.
So I did do it
for tightening of your skin. Yes. Yes, you need to work it. Maybe give it a couple of weeks or even a month. So
yes.
But I do notice this in Dr. O, because when he came back, I have a picture of him. It was really terrible looking. And just all kinds of stuff all around him. And he used that. It's like every day. every day. And I don't know how often, you know, Dr. Ois, and no, he's so, when he's doing something, it's very intentional, and he's all in, you know. So I'm not quite sure how long but it was just like a miracle just happened, and you know, just his body, his face, everything came back to his normal handsome self. All right. Nancy, let's see Nancy again. Okay, Nancy, how can we help you? Because it's 2:07 now. Maybe I can, we can call it a day for everyone, then I can spend more time with you, Nancy. What do you guys think? Because I know it's already
Yeah, I have an appointment, and this
Yes.
was fun. Pray for me.
So I want to thank each and every one of you for joining today. It's been amazing. And just remember that I know people don't fight about selling, don't think about selling, but think about sharing something that is good, that helps you, so that it can help somebody else. And that's how we multiply goodness in the world. That's how we multiply love in the world, is to say, it's not, don't have the attitude like I want to sell it. Oh, I want to sell. No, I mean, somebody called me yesterday and said, oh, do you know they announced your name as blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I said, well, you guys said, no, I didn't know that. I'm not even thinking, all I'm doing is I'll share with somebody. I'm not even thinking about these things, you know, like rank and no rank and things like that. But I will share because this has helped me, you know, and it's helped my husband. So, I mean, if only me saying it, then it's like, okay, she's trying to make money, or she's trying. No, I didn't even know. I just got a call like, oh, did you know you were blah, blah, blah? And I'm like, no, I didn't. So I had to go check and say, like, my name. Oh, they have my name there. That was funny.
Yeah.
That was funny.
That's the power of testimony, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's not my goal. My goal is to help people. My goal is to help people. This didn't help me. I want to be able to help other people, because there are all of us are going through things, you know, and for me to hold it and say, help me, I don't care about them, you know, share it. And if they want, it's up to them. You're not there, you're not obligated. There's no obligation. That's what I like about it, you know, but you're obligated as a child of God to share the good news, to share something. And that's really helped. Yeah. All right. All right.
Amen.
Okay. So thank you so very much. I want to spend some more time with Nancy to make sure that, you know, see what we can work out on her own device. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I love you all. I see you next week.
Thank you. Goodbye.
So you are teaching, Julie, you're teaching next week.
Yeah.
Okay. Get ready. Oh my God. Power of 3.
Oh,
power of
3. Mama, I just forgot. I just want real quick. If anybody has a specific oil that they want to order, my site's not up, but I probably have it because I have like 100 to 200 bottles in stock at my house. So I can just send it to you if there's something that you're looking for. So feel free. Anybody who wants to just, you know, send me a message. You know.
So you get the name, just get the name of the oil that you want. He probably already have it because he comes, he has the boxes. So
I want the Idaho, but whether I don't know how much you could cost it up, because I can't find this chap that you're telling me about, Roger.
But he's in you want me to call him? He's with us.
Yeah.
He's just in he's on our Telegram group.
All right. Is he based in Holland?
Holland, yes.
Yeah.
Well, if I can contact him,
his name is Ronald Fontaine.
Okay, I'm gonna contact. I'm gonna listen. He's on our on our Telegram. He's part of the team.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's so I can connect you. I don't know if there's any. John, how do you do a connection? Or do you just
give me a quick second? I'll open it up. It's
okay.
There it is. Okay.
I think if you click, okay, I see.
Well, I just click on his picture. Is it Roger?
Yes, click on this and click on our picture. It says showing all the names of people that are part. And then
again?
Yeah.
You found it?
Roger, is it, or Ronald?
Ronald.
No, Ronald.
Ronald. I didn't see a Ronald, but let me just have a look.
Unless you took his name, he was on here. Ronald Montana. He wasn't here.
I can see a Roger Davis, but I couldn't see a Ronald.
Huh.
I see, you're
Yeah.
right, but he used
Yeah.
to be able. He used to be able to send all this out. Let's
Under
he-
what?
Let's see.
That's a sin.
How do I?
right, Ronald.
See you guys next week.
See you again. God bless you.
Bye bye.
Yeah,
So
bye bye, my
I'll
dear.
text you his contact information on WhatsApp. Okay, Julie.
Okay, thank you. I
You're
appreciate
very
that.
Yeah.
Because I definitely want Idaho blue and cedarwood or whatever. But
Yeah,
anyhow,
Yeah, I'll get
if
it.
if I can't through this man, if I can order from you and pay the shipping, that would be fine.
Ronald,
Okay.
Ronald.
Yeah. I'll get you his stuff right now.
Yeah, so he's
Brilliant.
all, yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. He was. He
Bye
used to
bye
be.
everybody. Bye, Mama.
Bye, 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 bye.
Mama.
Yeah, bye, bye, Sudie. Yes, he used to be a part of it. I mean, he used to even post stuff. So he probably just took his name off, maybe. Okay. Bye. Okay. Bye, bye. Okay. Here
What
we
is
go.
he on the Telegram?
Yes, he was a part of the Telegram, and he's
Yeah, I
a
see
part.
his name, John, but I
That's
don't
not it.
know.
That's not it. His name is Ron,
He's
huh?
John
His
Monta.
name
Is
is John.
John? No, Ronald.
Ronald is his name.
Ronald.
Why he had John up
That's
there?
not his name.
John was the one that he just left now.
That was the other guy.
John is the one that just left now. We're talking about the person who Julie can get that sells
The
oil.
oil.
Yes, in Holland, South Holland. But
Oh,
John
okay.
here, John sells here. So if you want to get oil, John has it. So if you just know
Yeah,
the
John
name of
has it.
John has it, yeah. So you can connect with John here. The Edinburgh, Eckenberg burger is the one that just finished with us. So he does the oil. But Ronald Montage, he's the one that that used to be, I mean, he used to post stuff a lot. I don't know what happened to him.
Ronald Montan.
Yeah, but he's in South Holland. I mean, he's in in Ireland there. So it's just people who were trying to connect the people that I, because Julie is in Europe, in England, and
So John is the best one. So I guess how can we get in touch with John?
you just finished talking with John now. That
I
was
know,
just-
but how would I get the oils and stuff from him?
yeah, you can go. You can even put that something on. He's right there, John. In our
Yeah, I saw him up there. I can probably just ask him to. I'll give him
you
my
can talk to
number.
John. Yeah. So what he's asking, if you know the oil that you want, and just you can type it and just and send it to him. But
What is this called?
Okay.
On Telegraph. The John on Telegraph.
John, yeah, Eckenberg.
I got him right here, John. He just said something and said he was on lunch. He was eating.
What did you say?
No, I
Oh,
was
yeah,
telling
they
him
said,
he was on there. He
okay,
was
I'm
saying-
making lunch, so I'll be off.
Yeah, I'll be
video
up for 20
maybe
minutes.
20 minutes. Yes.
Yeah.
But he did it before he joined in. So that's the person, that's the one that you're going to
Yeah,
reach
that's
to.
right.
Yes. Yeah, that's the one we have here, the person here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say I'm interested in your oil.
Yeah, but she has like gazillion oil. So do you know what kind of oil, which oil you want?
I want the tea tree. I wonder if it's organic.
Okay.
Just accent.
So he has
Is it organic?
just like different, let me show you the one that we got.
I'll just ask him if it's organic and he can tell me. Okay.
Yeah, okay, well, we can continue this and so I can.
Yeah, let me do this and I can do the oils later. Let's, yeah.
Yeah, so he has this oils, different, just amazing oil. essential oils, have rose, and depending like what area you want to focus on. Okay, like they have a,
Yes.
okay, so it's